Hey everyone, welcome to the Crash Army. Today we're going to be interviewing people on what their craziest VR chat experiences was. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, feel free to comment, and if you don't, I'm going to kidnap a pineapple because I'm not going to jail. That's good.
Are you talking to a minor?
Shut the fuck up, bitch. What was your weirdest VR chat experience?
I was in another black hat and I heard some weird noises coming from inside the vents. That's what I'm saying. And like I saw them, like I saw people phasing through the vents and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to go check this out." And it was a threesome with furries. Like a bunch of furries were having sex and I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to be involved." I know, it was crazy. And they like, I heard it and I'm like, "Don't go up there. They're having sex." And everyone went up there. I don't really know how to tell it, and I don't want to tell it in grave detail because it was pretty nasty.
How many was it?
There was three. There was three, but then after I told one of my friends, someone else overheard and like went up there and was like, "Oh yeah, let's go do a different world." And I'm like, "Oh, I wasn't saying that for you guys to go join."
Were they moaning? They just moaning.
They were moaning. They were moaning and screaming.
We saw, me and a friend of mine, we saw a Adolf Hitler avatar breaking it down on that stage, and for some reason, a couple dudes in like Black Ops Zombie, like German avatars, all started partying, and the entire lobby was just watching them do this. Like everyone was just enamored by Adolf breakdancing with a bunch of zombies. It was the wildest fucking experience I had.
And it
was he doing the gritty?
Dude, he was doing everything. He was like actually like moving on that fucking dance floor.
It would be so bad.
And like the zombies are getting into it too.
It's not insult.
How long did it go on?
Dude, it went on for like a solid like 15 minutes at least. Like we literally just sat there staring at each other like, this is actually happening. We are seeing Adolf Hitler break it down.
You know what? That's not true.
Like, what the fuck?
You aren't on the PlayStation at least, but then again, there's not a lot of.
It's awesome.
People fucking Just Bees Club.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Who went to the other girl who I met that day and went, "Hey yo, can you do your voice thing?" Because she had a really nice voice, and that was about it.
Catch up some next time.
And went, "Because I think I'm falling in love with Penta." This is the first day he met me.
I don't see what you're holding because
it didn't work out because he was basically a man-child living in his mom's basement. Major mama boy. Like, was like 24, but acted like 16, 17, maybe 18. And then I told him, "Hey, yo, it's not gonna work out. I would like to still be friends." And he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna bounce." And then he deleted his Discord and VRC account.
Really today.
What was your weirdest VR chat experience?
I can't say it's my weirdest, but it is one of the weirder ones. I was in a midnight rooftop earlier today, and this guy walks up to me. And it starts off with small talk, whatever. And then he asked me, "What life are you on?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I don't know what you mean." And he's like, "Well, I've lived like 3,000 lives and whatever." And he kept talking. And then when he was like, "Oh, this must be your first one. Everyone gets 1,000 lives." Which contradicts what he just said, how he has 300. And so I asked him about it, and he says, "Oh, well, I've done good in my life." And he's like, "As long as you're good working in life, you will, or as long as you're a good person, they give you more lives to have." So I was like, "All right." And then he was like, "Did you pray to probably some obscure god I can't remember today?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, that's a disappointment." And then he said and then at one point he decided to say, "Your soul is beautiful." I don't know where that came into the conversation, but he was just like, "You have a beautiful soul. You have a pure, beautiful soul." out of nowhere.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Sure, okay, all right. It was a very strange experience, and I can't even remember what he said when he left, but it baffled me. I sat there stunned after he left. But yeah.
You see, I'm on life 69.
Yo, Moonlight.
No bitches for you.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to call you out.
That's
Got those
different
point
enough.
of
Here
view
you go.
shots?
The capybara.
You see, I remember this one time when I was in I can't even remember what it was. It was like Quiet Loft or something. And there was this girl in this lobby that was talking about all of her frat party experiences, and she had one particular party with two noticeable things that I remember. One was there was this girl that apparently went there that had a weight of like 400 some pounds, probably in the 500, she said, and she had jumped on her, the one who was telling the story, and broke her entire pelvis and part of her tailbone. And in that same party, someone took a dandelion and shoved it up their a thing, and then proceeded to queef it out.
He might throw
Sounding?
stuff at
Oh.
you, so be careful.
No, why are you on the other side?
What?
You're supposed to be over here just because I told you I queefed.
You heard that too. I got pictures of
No.
See?
Yeah.
See?
No, I'm joking. Experience that you went through, but it wasn't like a single one. You remember that? Remember that bitch Mars?
Oh, Mars?
I think, was that their name?
Yeah, that was her name. Yeah, that was Mars.
Okay, go ahead. I'm recording
Yeah,
now.
that shit,
I'm
I
recording.
still feel bad for you. That shit fucked.
Okay.
You haven't
Okay, so
like
let me-
been on video chat since.
Okay, so let me look back at the camera, whatever.
Yeah.
So my previous experience was
You're so fucking glitchy. What was your craziest VR chat experience?
So my craziest VR chat experience was with this person named Mars, and I met them in December of 2023. And basically, I dated them for like a month or two, and it was going well, it was going fine. And then she got distant with me, and what happened afterwards is that she got back with their ex, and I don't remember when, but basically guilt tripped me, ghosted me, and I stopped getting on VR chat because of her. Because I just stopped. I didn't want to play it anymore. That was it. Alright, cut. You know what? To be honest, I think there's this one time where like people were like legit having like VR sex in a public in a public world, and I was like, that's fucking wild. Actually, no, you were there.
Was I?
Pretty sure you were. Oh wait. Maybe it was you. It might have been you. We were in the Black Cat.
I was the one
No,
doing it,
no, no. But like,
no, I
they were like,
I would never
"Yo."
do that.
They were like, oh shit. Get out.
Oh god, nope. Gets in your right time limit. I think. Speak.
Time it. Time it.
Can you speak for us, please?
Oh, don't.
I think.
Don't.
Yeah, broke.
I think. You know what it is? I think it's a memory overload. I don't think VR chat has enough memory.